Hi there guys, I've just jumped off a plane landing in Sydney and I was having a really interesting conversation with a consultant that was on the plane, and we were talking about his work and what he did for a living. And one of the hardest things that he's found after going from being an employee to a consultant was, how does he separate himself from the competition, and how does he get known out there as someone that's a leader in his industry? Now, I'm sorry it's bumping around a little bit. I'm in the back of an Uber, so bear with me. I hope I don't make you seasick. But the interesting about this gentleman and the conversation we were having is it's such a battle for so many business owners. How do you separate yourself from the competition? How do you become known? How do you make your product known? How do you take yourself from housewife to household name? How do you take yourself from just another consultant to a thought leader in your industry? How do you take yourself from just selling a product out of a garage to selling a product globally? Or how do you separate yourself, and how do you take yourself from just another accountant, just another dentist, or just another real estate agent, and position yourself as the only choice in the marketplace? Well, that's the power of what you can do if you've got your own magazine. How do you do that? Well, there's lots of ways, but the one I wanted to talk to you today about, as I bump around in the back of my Uber through the roadworks, is that if you are positioned as an editor-in-chief of a magazine, it instantly gives you credibility far beyond what you can imagine. I mean, put yourself in the shoes of you're sitting on your desk on an average day and you get a phone call from the editor-in-chief of a magazine, or an email comes into your inbox from the editor-in-chief of a magazine. Are you going to sit up and take notice? Are you going to listen, and are you going to answer the call, and are you going to possibly respond to their email? I think you probably are. So, there's ways we can do that. There's ways that we can take you from being, just ABC consultant to a thought leader in your industry, someone who people want to listen to, people that people respect and that they want to hear from. So, there's loads of ways to do that. But as I said to this gentleman, look, start a magazine, start making, doing some interviews, start, writing some articles about the topic you're interested in. And before you've even launched the magazine, change your LinkedIn profile to editor-in-chief of the particular magazine. Change your email signature that you're sending cold leads to that says, XYZ consultant and editor-in-chief of ABC magazine. So start with that. Start building your reputation. If you've got a product that you love, a product that's amazing, then start saying soon to be featured in or soon to be profiled in XYZ magazine. It's critical that you leverage the power of the magazine in order to, as I bump around, as I keep saying, in order to use this magazine tool as a fantastic marketing system. So I'm amazed, and I continue to be amazed with the people that I'm able to connect with. I've actually launched, just about to start my very own magazine to prove the model, to show the people that I can reach. And after 1 week, I've already got a reach for my first magazine of over 1 million people. It's fascinating. I can open doors beyond what I ever thought was possible. So I hope you think about a magazine for your business. I don't want you to think that it's hard work. I don't want you to think that it's old technology. I want you to understand that if you take the power of a magazine and put it into your business and call yourself editor-in-chief, you will separate yourself from the competition, and you will be seen as an industry leader. Get booked for speaking gigs, get asked to come on to Channel 7 as, the editor-in-chief of a particular topic, and, taking your title as the editor-in-chief and then using it for press releases and things like that is even more powerful. So if you want to learn how you can take a magazine, put it into your business and help you to separate yourself from the competition, I urge you to go and book in the link below, book for our event, the Magazine Marketing Machine, and I'll show you exactly how you can turn a magazine into a marketing machine for your business. I need you to take the thought out that this is a standard, boring old magazine. It's not. It's a magazine marketing machine. Later in the week, I'm going to talk to you about the power of the content that the magazine creates, because so many business owners I talk to tell me how hard they find a magazine, how hard they find content for their website. Now, I just had a quick question from Susie. Hi, Susie. Thanks for joining the live. Look, I am talking predominantly about a digital magazine, although one of our clients has recently just printed some copies. But even a digital magazine has enormous power. In actual fact, my background comes from traditional magazines, and I wish when I was a circulation manager of a leading publisher that we had the power of digital, because digital allows me to open up the doors and reach thousands upon thousands of people but I can still use the power of a printed copy to get the thud factor and use it as a really powerful tool, like a really impactful business card. So, Susie, predominantly, digital just because of the cost effectiveness of it, but certainly all our magazines that we produce are print ready, so we can print them as well. So I hope that answers your question, and I really appreciate you watching the live. So as I said, if you want to understand the power of a magazine and what it can do for your business, I urge you, click on the link below, book for the event. It's the 20th to the 22nd of July on the Gold Coast, and I look forward to seeing you there.